Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So I know a lot of Cavs fans, they sometimes can't keep up with the Cavs because they're busy or they're just not interested because we're not good anymore. It is what it is. But I'm here to provide a mid-season update for the people that have been paying attention and not paying attention to my Cavs. So before we get into the video, I just want to say, if you're new to the channel, thanks for giving me a chance. If you like the video and like the content, just make sure you click the subscribe button at the end to get some more basketball and football content in the future. Now let's actually get into the video. So as of right now, the Cavs are currently 13-37. Depending on when you watch the video, our record could be a little bit better or a little bit worse. We play the Knicks tonight, we might win, we might lose, but as of today, we are 13-37. Now, I did not make this video to talk about how trash you are because everybody knows we down bad right now. It is what it is. We have a new coach, we have a team full of young guys and some clucks, excluding Kevin Love. And we are a low market team, so our rebuild process is honestly unpredictable. But I actually made this video to touch on a few things. Number one, Darius Garland. Coming into the draft, I was not a fan of Garland. And when we drafted Garland, I did not like the pick. I knew that picking a guard was probably the best option at number 5 last year. But he only played 5 games, so that really was a turnoff. And out of 5 games, he only had about 3 good games. Plus, I just thought Kobe White was better, and I thought he would be a better fit to play the shooting guard position that they have Garland playing for different reasons. After about 10 games into the regular season, I made a video saying that Garland was playing like shit, and so far he was no good. Which he was not, you feel me? He was timid, he was taking bad shots, missing wide open shots, turning the ball over, and just not playing like a number 5 pick. And that's just not what we need. We need somebody that's not gonna fit in. We need somebody that's gonna come and make a difference. The man also had misleading stats too because he was also only comfortable scoring in garbage time. Now in the comments, people was agreeing with me, but there was a lot of people saying, give him some time, he's young, his skill set makes it hard for him to be a bust, and they was also talking about how he just came off an injury. So, what I did was sit back and actually have some faith. And now that we are almost at the All-Star break, I can honestly say that Garland has taken some steps in the right direction. He even came out to the media and said that the game has slowed down for him, and you can tell. He's having better scoring nights. He actually came up big for us a few of the games this year where the games were actually close. And he just doesn't seem that scared to score anymore. And along with that, he's providing some playmaking. But the problem with Darius Garland is he needs to be more efficient and consistent. That's been his issue all year long. And I expect for that to continue for the rest of the year. He's going to have some up and down nights. It is what it is. He's a rookie. He's young. And, he's still trying to get comfortable. But next year, I need him to start tapping into that potential at least a little bit more. Next, I want to talk about the Kevin Love trade. Kevin Love should have been gone anyway. After LeBron James left, he should have immediately been on the trade block. But instead, this new GM wanted to extend him and keep him around. Now, the idiot GM realizes there's no point in keeping him. And now, the sad truth is, the market for Kevin Love is just not good. Woj even came out and confirmed it last night, and he followed up with it this morning. And it's believable because with Kevin Love not being a top-tier superstar or a star, teams are not likely to give us a young stud. Also, since Kevin Love is injury-prone and he's a big man turning 32, with him having a huge contract, teams are discouraged to make a move on him. And if they do make a move on him, it's not going to be in our favor because we can't get him gone. Like, come on, we can trade him, but we don't have too much control or flexibility with this trade. The 2 best realistic trades I've seen was number 1, with the Suns. It's going to be Kevin Love for Tyler Johnson, Mikal Bridges, and Darius Garland. Tyler Johnson is just in the trade to make the trade work as far as financial reasons, but Mikal Bridges, he's a small forward. The man is a good defender. He's only in his 2nd year. He can only get better as an all-around player. Then we get Darius Garland. He's still pretty young. He's a 5-year power forward, and he's proven that he can be serviceable on pretty much any team. Then the next trade that I've seen is the obvious that everybody knows. Is going to be with the Trailblazers. It's going to be Kevin Love for Whiteside, Nasir Little, and Zach Collins. Not only will we save some money here, but we would get a young small forward, Nasir Little, and we would get a young power forward, Zach Collins, that we can hope to develop into something special. Whatever trade we do, if we can get a trade off, because Whoa said it's looking slow. If we can get a trade off, I just hope it makes sense. The next thing and the last thing I want to talk about is Collin Sexton. Collin Sexton is quietly maturing as a player. I don't know if it's a new year, new me thing, but Sexton has been averaging 23 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, shooting 48% from the field, 45% from the 3 since the new year started. And what's impressive about that is that Collin Sexton is actually being a consistent player. It may not equal to wins, but it gives Cavs fans some type of faith and hope in our future, and it gives us some type of confidence that Collin Sexton is the star that we drafted him to be. I just feel like Collin Sexton still needs to see the floor better as he matures, because let's be honest, we've seen Collin Sexton along with other guys come down the court and just chuck up a shot and rush shot attempts instead of letting players develop, let movement on the court, factor into getting some guys open, etc. We just be rushing, and that's just not what we need to be doing right now. Now, moving forward, I want the Cavs to finish strong, but not too strong, because we need to have a bad record. Our pick, if I'm not mistaken, this year is top 10 protected. So if we fall anywhere outside the number 10 pick, we are going to be chalked. And that would set us back a whole year rebuild, which is what we cannot afford. And along with that, with a lot of contracts expiring this year, we're going to clear some cap space. But what are we going to do to bring in some talent? Whatever we do, I suggest that the Cavs start utilizing their G League team, the Canton Charge. I see teams such as the Nets, the Heat, the Raptors bring up some good talent and even some stars from the G League over the years. So why can't that be us? Why can't that be us, since we're a team that's desperately looking for talent, young talent specifically, and we can afford to get them minutes because we suck? And since we suck and we're a low market team, we need to maximize all of our resources to get talent, because we can't just keep looking at the draft to get stars. It's stars out there that could be brought up in the NBA that's in the G League. Also, free agency is not in our favor. We suck. We're going to only get the leftovers in free agency, or we're going to have to pay somebody, more money than somebody else would to get somebody in free agency. We're not going to get any stars unless they just like Cleveland, and that's very, very unlikely. So, Cavs, y'all need to start utilizing all of your resources to bring in talent. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about the Cavs. Even though we suck right now, that's not the purpose of me making a video, because obviously with the Collin Sexton and Darius Garland, and even if you look at guys I didn't mention like Kevin Porter Jr., etc., there is some type of beauty in the struggle. But that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the Cavs. Some things I didn't mention. What should we do moving forward? How do you feel about Darius Garland, Sexton, Kevin Love trade, all that? Like, comment, subscribe. I got more content coming soon.